What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back to episode 29. This time around, we're going to be hitting more of Caelid. We got the jail cave on deck first. A couple caves we're going to be doing this episode. Well, let's head on in. So this place actually starts off pretty easy. Right at the beginning, at least. You know, there's only really one path forward. There's a couple of stray loots, but, you know, there's not much to really do. You're just going to kind of run inside. A bunch of messages. There's another rat. Him. What? You're not dead? There we go. Go right through the cell, and the floor should break in just a moment here. Any minute now. Any minute now. There we go. Okay. So now we're down into the cave proper. And it's just filled with moans. Lots and lots of moans. Once again, we're still kind of just on a standard path. There's not really anywhere else you can go, you know. Caged up, caged up. So just proceed through for now. Kill you. Eventually we're going to pop out of there. That's kind of where we're trying to get to right now. So we do that, we drop. That's still closed off. We got two of them here, I think. The second one. There he is. Go. Right. Head on through. I mean, I'm just running through this because there's nothing we can really get in right now. We can go ahead and kill these guys. I'm hoping one of them drops their weapon, but no such luck. And then from... Yes, this should be it. Came from? Don't tell me did I get backtracked? Nope, I can hear the rats, which means we're going the right way. You can see one rat running. Go with that rat. Get the two over here first. That one rat's supposed to bait you. And when it does, all the other rats come and attack. Up. Like I said, I know I went through this place kind of quick, but if you get confused at all, like, it's the only way you can go. Because every other path, at least at the start, is locked up, so, you know, just keep pushing through. Kill them. Pop this. Sombring 5. We'll go ahead and hit the lever. Alright, so now all of the cages are going to open up. This door we could have unlocked from the backside, but it doesn't matter. I like to just toss out a quick Hoarfrost or any other form of AoE. These guys will run at you and try to give you the hug. This first cell, though, should have a Beast Fang and a shield. Bang, and there's our pillory shield. So I'm trying to remember, that has some unique effect on it, if I recall correctly. Raises vitality. This is the shield we got earlier. Really cool. It spits out fire just like those things do, so you can just like hold it and walk at stuff and spray out fire. But what we're gonna do is just kind of stay to the left, like basically keep a hand on the left facing wall. That'll happen if you let them get too close. Obviously, you don't want to get hit by that. Golden runes. And I don't believe there's anything in this one. Nope, this one's empty. And you are also empty? You're also empty. That's the first one that had loot. This is where we came from. This is the like original door. This is where, you know, things crumbled. If we go this way, it leads us on out. So we're not doing that just yet. But just keep going along. That's basically our first cavern clear. After the drop, we're gonna go right first. Grab the golden rune, kill this guy. You can see for the most part, it's just garbage loot down here anyway. I believe we got a stonework key down here at some point. Kill him. Quick explodey boy. This is good. Okay, this one is good. Got that. Here's our one with all the loot. Yes, fresh stonework key to replenish the one we used getting in here. Runes and the Wakizashi, which is a dagger that shares a moveset with katanas. So pretty interesting, because I mean it has the shorter range and whatnot. And it's classified as a dagger. But if you try to dual wield it with other daggers, it won't work. It'll only work when wielded? I don't know. With katanas. Anyway, that's the route we took to get the rats, so there's no other cages over there. This one also has nothing, and the way we actually want to go is this big gate. So that's an easy thing to remember, is work your way towards the big gate. Got some loot. And I think that's it. Let me just pop this and open it up. Let's see, 3 beastmen, sobering, open door and go left. Old Fang and shield. Key, soul 4 Wakizashi, continue to fire cellies, go through the big gate. Stormbow breaks second planks. When you drop down, and bites fight with the duelist immediately. Okay. Well, you're going to want to replenish your FP for your summon. Heal up if you need to. Basically, as soon as we hit the ground, it's boss fight time, so. This guy shouldn't be a threat, though. I mean, we've fought bigger and deadlier. Already frostbitten. What a threat, right? Some putrid corpse ashes. Those are those same explodey dudes that we were just dealing with, so kind of meh, but whatever. Don't take that out just yet. Instead, we're gonna run on over here. Now we're in Limgrave. The Regalia of Aeonia. This is one of the currently broken weapons, so I'm hoping that this gets patched in the future. Right now, any weapon that has split damage and has innate arcane scaling, so something like this, where the damage is physical and magical, and it already has arcane scaling built in, it doesn't get a scaling bonus. See how I have the plus 36, the plus 29, plus 16, plus 38, you know, plus 35, plus 1, all that stuff? This doesn't get those bonuses. So because of that, if you're playing an arcane build, there are very, very few weapons that actually function properly. Grab this guy here. Late game, we'll get something called occult scaling, which makes weapons like any random weapons. Like, let's say you wanted to just use this. You can make an occult Knight Rider glaive. Those will scale with arcane properly. But yeah, I mean, it's a little bit shitty because, to be honest, there's a bunch of cool arcane weapons and they just don't work properly right now. So, you know, if you use this and you're like, oh, this looks cool, I want to use it, and then you're like, man, the damage on this kind of sucks. That's why the damage kind of sucks. But anyway, return on back. Man, this place is dark. How are we looking on stuff? I could rest, but I don't think I need to. So from here, we're going to be going southeast, right around here, I believe it is. That is going to get us a new katana. And then from there, we want to head like here-ish, and that's going to get us a new grace. And then we're going to work our way north for a couple of different things. This area is rot, so of course I'd recommend staying on Torrent. And there's a couple of like little loose loots around here. There should be like some rot grease, there should be some poison bloom stuff. Pest glaive. Alright, head on down. There's a bunch of these things here. They don't really do anything. They're just kind of like chilling. And they try and shoot the pest threads at you, but they're like all babies. It's really weird. Because they're even making like baby cries. Ugly little things, though, that's for sure. So this is the Meteoric Blade, I think it's called? Meteoric Ore Blade. I mean, it's another Katana Gang thing, but to be honest, it's not that good compared to the other int scaling one we have. I don't think this one's very good. It has Gravitas, which just yanks enemies in. Frankly, you're just better off using Moonveil. But, you know, maybe you hate Moonveil. There you go. It's a different int Katana. Meanwhile, Faith Katana Gang is just dying of thirst out here. Alright, where is our stuff? There's our rot grease. And I think the other thing was right over here, kind of tucked away in the corner. Impressive that dog survived, as long as it did. There we go, some poison bloom. Let's heal up. Okay, so now we're going to hop on up and leave this area. Up we go, up we go. I like to kill these things. I think of it as revenge for that first time we go in the cave and they're just all shooting at us. Too fast. Okay, and if you see there's a dragon up ahead, don't mess with him right now. We're gonna save him for a little bit later. You could probably kill him right now, but we're gonna do some more kind of central-ish Caelid stuff before we come to him. Of course, if you have the points, go on and level up. Which, as much as I have, let me see, I might be at a point where I get better scaling on quality. So let me see, I have bust out the calculator. 206 plus 218, so 424. Oh no, not close yet. Disappointment. Well, that's okay. We're doing just fine with putting stats into Dex for now. So, marking up where we are going to go from here. So we want to check the notes. Okay, we're gonna head northeast for a grace near the swamp edge. That should be like here-ish. Just north of further. Then we got a merchant nearby. I think the merchant's like right over there. Then another grace that's northwest. That one should be like here, right around there. North of this is Lifesteal Fist Ash, then continue up for one more grace. So Lifesteal Fist, and the other grace is like here-ish. So, go fast again, just 1, 2, 3, 4, just to give an idea. We're basically just going along the edge of the swamp, but there's a lot of things just kind of tucked into a small zone right there, so. Let's go get the first grace. I mean, honestly, every grace you can have out in this region is going to be useful. Ignore those things. Where is she at? She's right around here somewhere. It's not actually like in the swamp. It's close though. Let's see if I can find the merchant. There we go. I'll pull up the map after we reset combat just so y'all can see where we're at properly. So this is our one that is along the area along the cliffside. No, actually, hang on. I think there's one that's lower than this. No, yeah, this is it. Never mind. Because the other one is up closer to the ruin, so we're good. That was just a little off. So it was like here. The other one should be like... No. That one's good. It's like over here-ish. So from here, there should be a merchant that's like just around from this. There we go. Straight north.
Yes, right this way. Right, well valued customer. Please, I'm
So this guy doesn't have much, sadly. Getting the preserving boluses if you want. I mean, they're kind of a rare commodity in this region, so it's probably worth it. Other stuff though, I mean, it is nice, infinite fire arrows, infinite poison bone darts, but you know, there's nothing on this guy that's like, oh wow, that's super good, I needed that. So, you know, kind of unfortunate that he doesn't really have much there. And then from him, we're just gonna head northwest, and we should see, there it is, right by the graveyard. That's what I'm saying, like, they're just all over the place. And I think the ash, we can hear it. There it is. What are you doing? Why are you missing? There we go. Lifesteal Fist. Okay, I can pop those off. We'll keep 4 on. So this next one, this one's easy. We can just run along the road to get to it. Just straight off the road, just past these dudes. All these dudes patrol, so that's not a good metric of measurement. Let's head on up the road a little bit, and we should see it anytime now. There it is. Deviated from the road just slightly. If you want to use the telescope for this region, it's right there. So, yeah, fun stuff. So let's see. One more grace from here. We're gonna go along the smoldering wall north for some rune items. Ignore the dogs. Head south along the cliff till you find a tree. Okay. So we're just gonna ride. Keep this wall on our left-hand side. You can see we're just heading northeast, just to kind of mark where we're going. We're gonna follow the wall to about there. Head up north for some stuff, and then there's some dogs that we'll be able to see from behind. So I'm trying to do more like visual, like map marker style things. Like, you know, hey, there's this wall. We're just gonna follow it because that makes things easy. So get towards the end, we're gonna hop over. There's my mega torch. We're gonna want the torch for sure. More of these rot zombies. Just grab the stuff. We've already been through it. These are just good to have in general, but we don't actually need any of these. I mean, Golden Room 1, Golden Room 2. We can hop right over here if you want to go up north to Dragonburrow. We already have some things up there, so there's really no point. Do we have that grace? Looks like a grace right there. I think we have that grace. Let me see. We probably have that grace. If not, we'll grab it now just to have one more extra point. Yeah, we had it. We didn't get a Lost Grace discovered. Just Dragonburrow West. What's funny, the first time I came through here, I didn't even know you could just climb up here. I thought you had to, like, take an alternate route to get here. But no, you just climb on in. And the last piece of loot, another thing that's kind of just useless here, but right around all these dogs, they're guarding a large bone. Now, I don't know if the torch is going to work, because, I mean, effectively we're stealing their bone. But, yeah, you know, a bunch of dogs. Hefty beast bone. Torch does work. Amazing. And then these are the fire ruins from earlier, just to kind of give you an idea of where we went visually. So at this point, we're just running back towards that one marker, getting back on the opposite side of the smoldering wall. And we want to go kind of this way, kind of southeast. There's a drop down we want to look for. And you can tell when we're close because there'll be an Iron Maiden. There it is. Well, Virgin Abductor, whatever weird-ass name FromSoft came up with. And then just ride this. There we go. Welcome to the Abandoned Cave. As opposed to the Jail Cave, now it's the Abandoned Cave. So this place kind of sucks. This place has a lot of rot, and some of it you can't even get through properly. So, a couple things. You may remember this shield, Spiral Horn. We picked that up earlier. Slap that on. And then over here, slap on a Wakizashi or a dagger, or just any weapon that has quick step. I'm gonna clear out the inventory real fast. It's been a minute. Do I have Flame Cleanse Me? I'm gonna put that on as well. Don't need you. Don't need you. Stay. Okay. So there's two ways to get through stuff. Either we can back hop, or oh god, I almost went right off. Or you can use quick step. Quick step is going to use a very little amount of FP. I personally think it moves faster, but I've heard people say that they can't notice a difference. So nothing over here to the right. Should have put on Flame Cleanse Me. The Blasty's got me. Just to show backstepping as a comparison. Okay, back hop, we have our shield from resistance. Head inside, take the first right for the dragon grease, then we're gonna go around and do the drop for the serpent bow. There's a dude right here, so we're gonna drop and kill him first. So he doesn't become an issue. The rest of that is just like gunk, don't worry about it. This next area, I believe, let's see. Head inside, okay. So we got the rat, kill it. Another serpent, poison mage guy, or mushroom man, excuse me, this way. This next room is gonna have one of those plant things, and it's gonna have two mushroom men. And we want to take the plant casters out, or excuse me, take the mushroom men out before we worry about the plant casters, so. Once you get in, you can see those guys up there, just run straight for them. Because if you don't, the whole time they're just gonna be casting bullshit. Oh, pop this. I'm gonna put Blood Flame Blade on real fast. It's because plants don't like fire. Now we're gonna have it chill out. Okay, fine. You want to be a pain in the ass? Frost can kill you just as fast. Pretty close to the rot buildup, but they didn't quite get me, it looks like. Grabbing some of these butterflies over down here. I can take that off. We don't need to use that anymore. Alright, so we're gonna hop up this statue to get some loot. There we go. That's a poisonous fist weapon. Really cool idea, but unfortunately poison just ain't really good. I really wish poison was stronger in this game, because I'd love to use cool stuff like that. The serpent katana, serpent bow. Anyway, this is where we killed the mushroom guys, just to pull it all together. Just gonna head on down this. And then the boss. This is going to be a double clean rot. So, I think I don't know if we've actually put people up against clean rots yet. These guys can be fairly difficult. I don't think they're like, you know, super hard, bro. I hope you're ready. But like, you know, I mean, you are fighting two enemies, so just be ready. They're gonna spawn in staggered, so yeah, that's fun. And they rot you. But the bigger thing you gotta look out for is the spear attack you can do. It'll summon spears out of the ground. And you can see, I mean, they're basically just regular enemies as bosses. Like, especially if you get the one down. that jiggle. Show them who the real boss is. With that, we'll get you the gold scarab, which isn't too shabby. You know, we're gonna get another scabbard later, which is gonna increase our item discovery. This one increases our runes. I know some people feel very strongly about their runes, so if you want more runes, I don't know, I just like, there's so many. I feel like every time I stream the prep, somebody's like, I found this great new farming route, and I'm like, we don't need to farm. Like, we don't, just play. I think I farmed for maybe like 5 minutes on this build at the start just to like get 2 points in strength, and meanwhile we're level 72 and we are just literally cruising through content. Anyway, from here, get rid of all these. We are going to be heading down into the swamp. Now there's a couple things in the swamp we're going to hit. There's a boss right here, but let's actually, you know what, let's start from here. I think that makes more sense. We grabbed this earlier. If you don't have it, from Highly K-Way South, you just run straight there. There is a Night Rider along this path. No, you know what? No, we're not going to do that. I'm not going to deviate from my notes. We're going to start at Inner Aeonia. Let's just start at Inner Aeonia and do that. I was thinking about going that way and doing some stuff, but no, we're gonna start here. First thing I am going to do is I'm just going to head up this way. So just northwest. Y'all may remember there was a ball. No, it's that way. Northeast. There was a ball that escaped me back at the beginning of the walkthrough, and I just could not hit it with my shitty weapon. And the time has come for revenge on the ball. I will have your life this time. You will not escape. I see you coming down the hill. Oh my god, it escaped. How? How is that possible? Oh my god, it juked me again. This ball is the bane of my gameplay. Ah, third time's a charm. Which doesn't even matter, it's poison armament. Poison armament sucks. So, yeah, this guy was at like the very start of the game. You know, I can't even pull up my map right now, but that's fine. We're just gonna run along the coast here. And what we're doing is kind of going southwest. We're actually going like into the swamp a bit. There's gonna be some rot knights, or clean rot knights, the guys we just killed. And in particular, there's our Grace. Use this as our checkpoint here. So yeah, we want to literally run my notes, get that annoying shiny if you missed it. So from here, we're gonna head kind of southwest, right around here, and there should be an invasion that gets triggered. So just kind of run around. You'll see some clean rot knights, those dudes we just fought. I'd recommend just taking them out now, just so that they don't get in the way in the invasion. But I mean, as you can see, they're a joke. Well, that one kind of got a little lucky there for a second, but right around here, and you'll know when the invasion's happening because you're gonna get dismounted. Oh, perfect. So when you do get dismounted, obviously this whole lake is rot. Stop it. So since the lake's rot, you should be over on something. You don't want to be like in the lake fighting this thing. And she's not bad. This isn't like the real Millicent. This is like one of her sisters, I feel, but yeah, it should not be an issue for y'all at this level. This is, you know, this is something that's meant to kill you when you wander in this zone earlier than you're supposed to. So with her down, there's a couple other things. Right over here, the Street of Sage Ruins. We also hit this at the beginning of the walkthrough. If you haven't, there's definitely some stuff you want to get out of that. Besides that, we're going to hop down here. There is another little shiny bugger. This one might be the runner one. Let's see. Oh no, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think we grabbed this one. So right around here, right in the swamp, there should be another shiny that has a different poison Ash of War. I'm thinking all the way back to like episode 3. I remember I couldn't get the one I wanted, so I came over here and I killed that one out of spite. But yeah, so there's another shiny over there. We did the invader. Next up, let's do the boss fight. Do the boss fight here, get him down. That would be good. I think he might be a trophy. I know he's tied into Millicent's questline, so he's important either way. I think we're looking good on stats. So for the boss fight, it's just right in here, right in the center of Aeonia. So just kind of run on in. Personally, I don't think this boss fight's too bad. I've heard a lot of people say that they struggled on this, but I don't know, man. I think Commander O'Neill's kind of a joke. So he's going to summon up a bunch of dudes. At the start of the fight, we're just going to run around and just take these guys out. That's it. It should not be hard. The guy will summon up dudes again in the fight, but like by the time he does, he's going to be like mostly dead. And a little bit of frostbite. Now that he's frostbitten, we're just gonna kind of spank him. When he does this, back away. He's building up rot. It's like one of the only things he does that's dangerous. And you can see there's a long pause after he gets done with it. Doing his little rot tornado thing. Let's back away again. Now he's trying to summon up dudes again, but it doesn't matter. By the time he would have gotten that off, he's already been slain, so take his ass on out. And I will say, you know, not for nothing, he definitely had probably the beefiest health bar of the various enemies that we have fought until now, in terms of like stuff out here in Caelid. So, you know, he's not like an incredible pushover or anything. He can, you know, it'd take you a minute, but I mean, as you can see, difficulty-wise, he wasn't that hard. He really slow guys. You just kind of beat his ass, and that's it. Anyway, from here, we get this grace. We're gonna head. Let me remove some of the needles here. Get rid of that. We're gonna head southeast, like right through here, just like straight southeast, and there should be another shiny beetle right around here. This might have been another one that we got when we were running through. Let's see, those are the two loots. The beetle might be over here. I hear a beetle. Yep, there it is. Explodey one, so just watch out for it. Sacred Ring of Light. Off of me. And then after the beetle, it should be beetle, 2 loots, 3 loots, bonfire. So we got the beetle, we got our 2 loots, and now we're just heading like straight south. South and up the hill. There's our 3 loots. And then from there, just kind of heading southwest a little bit. We've already gotten the grace over here, but that's where we're heading to. Gonna find it. It's always so tucked away. I hate trying to find the damn graces in this zone. It's under that tree. Yes, it is. Okay, so that's good. How are we at on time? We have to do Celia and a cavern in the next episode, and then Southern. I think we got some time. We can yeah, we can wrap here. So at this point, our little romp through the swamp is done. The next episode, we're going to head up here and do some stuff in Celia, Town of Sorcery. We're also going to knock out the crystal tunnel that we had from quite a while ago. And then besides that, there's a Night Rider, there's a Death Bird, there's that giant dragon, and there's all the stuff down here, including another cave. So we still got a lot of stuff in the southern Caelid region, so stay tuned, and I'll catch y'all soon with a bit more.